Hey guys, welcome back to Cartoon Artwork. My name's Arty, and judging by the way I've dressed up today, we're going to be talking about fashion. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to give you any fashion advice.
Even though you clearly need it.
But instead, we're going to be talking about what is fashion. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Fashion. We see it, we like it, we wear it. But what exactly are we wearing? Did we pick it out? Or is someone else picking it for us? Why do clothes matter? What's fashion communication? Is fashion art? The power of fashion? Aesthetics? Your clothes, what your clothes say about you? What you should wear? What you shouldn't wear?
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Yikes.
But what is fashion? I mean, the direct definition is popular or the latest style of clothing, hair, decoration, or behavior, or a manner of doing something. Nice. I didn't think the definition of fashion could be even more vague than the definition of art. I mean, not only does it change every few years, it changes every season, every day, every few hours. I mean, unless you're wearing the same sweatpants and hoodie for the past month or so. Hey, I'm not here to judge, okay? I've been wearing the same sock this whole time and no one said anything yet.
I mean, you better not.
Back to the point. Now, how often have you thought about the clothes that you wear? Clearly, it's a big deal. It's one of the main aspects of humanity that sets us apart from animals. Our ability to stay warm, to stay cool, to express ourselves, to convey our beliefs and values, and much more. And because of this, everyone's meaning, definition, and importance of fashion will be different. It can be a form of storytelling, especially to creatives. We have an amazing ability to tell a vast amount of stories without even using our voices. Fashion can be used to give you a glimpse into a person's personality, what they're feeling, where they're going, and also how far they've come. It's an entire language itself.
Unspoken, of course.
Now, if you know me, you'll know that I view almost anything to be a form of art, fashion included. And if you had a chance to listen to my very first video, you'll know that art can be very subjective. For example, what is the first thing that comes to mind when we think about fashion? Runway? Designers? High fashion? Gucci? Dior? Why? Because it's iconic. It's a culture within a culture. It's influence before influencers.
Thank God.
So how did we go from this to this? A moment of silence for the fallen. Now let me ask you a question. Do you believe that everything you see on a runway is supposed to be consumed or bought by the general public? If you answered yes, then I'm afraid you clearly don't understand what high fashion is.
What?
High fashion is only bought by a very small percentage of the public. You guessed it, it's the wealthy. It's always synonymous with luxury, innovation, and, keyword, exclusivity, representing the pinnacle of the fashion industry. At the beginning of high fashion, in the mid-19th century, fashion involved making clothes for a selected few people only. They always utilized the highest quality materials and hand sewers that a particular fashion house has to offer. Thus, haute couture was born, which is French for high sewing or high dressmaking. Oh, so fashion's allowed to be high, but when I do it... But not all high fashion is exclusive. Ready-to-wear collections are options that aren't as exclusive to one person, but are still produced with limited stock. So what makes this high fashion? Well, another way fashion can become something more than just clothes on a body is the ability to catch your attention. Publicity. And no matter how stupid you think it looks, it always works. Sometimes the purpose isn't to sell you clothes. Sometimes is to show you what fashion can become. Innovation. Don't see it as the next big thing. See it as the next technique, the next new technology, a new gateway to the next big trend. Inspiration. Yes, even that. So who controls what you wear? Do you? Or do the designers? From the poll that I had set earlier this week, I see not a lot of you had actually participated. No worries. But what I can tell from that is that a lot of you think that you're the ones deciding what you wear. That's interesting. If any of you are familiar with the film The Devil Wears Prada, which is my favorite by the way, you'll know this iconic scene.
We have some pieces from Banana Republic.
Well, we need more, don't we? Oh, this might be. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, you know me. Give me a full ballerina skirt and a hint of saloon, and I'm on board.
But do you think it's too much like...
Like a La Croix from July? I thought that, but no, not with the right accessories. It should work.
Where are the belts for this dress? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Miranda lectures Andy about how just because she doesn't care about fashion, which is probably most of you, let's be honest,
Something funny?
she still isn't an exception to the fact that her blue,
It's not just blue, it's not turquoise, it's not lapis, it's actually cerulean.
Sorry, Miranda.
cerulean-colored sweater she's wearing was once the next big thing in fashion. It's true that Andy may have picked it out near a possible clearance section in a retail store, but was she solely the only person making that decision?
However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
I mean, would that sweater have even existed if it weren't for people like Miranda? Here are a few other questions to think about. I mean, would you be following these latest trends if they weren't on celebrities and in film and TV? How about if retail stores didn't sell any other option? Do you still think it's only you that's picking out what you wear? Comment down below. What do you think? I mean, I've worked in retail for a while, and my opinion may be a little biased, but I'd love to see what you guys think. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I've given you something interesting to think about, especially the next time you get out of your sweatpants and hoodies. It's time, my friend. In the meantime, please like and share, and hit that bell icon for notifications. Comment down below, and please subscribe. As always, good luck with your art.
Why is no one ready?
Here.